Hi everyone and welcome, and first of all I'd like to say hi to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, and if you have not subscribed, please consider becoming a subscriber to stay up to date with what I'm up to and as this build progresses. So what we're doing today, we're going to build a stone bridge using some of our stamps. So what stamps are we going to use? We're going to use our bridge cutter, which we haven't seen before, and the trusty dungeon floor set. Also the block roller, which you've seen before in some previous videos. So let's get to the table and get cracking. Right, so we have a piece of XPS and we have our bridge stamp. This one's got a little nick in it where I cut it wrong, so it's perfect for this because obviously it's a bit you want to take out. So line it up, give it a whack. Edges right there. Right. I'm going to turn it over. I know we've gone from both ends. The only bit I really need is the top pattern here. Good enough. There we go, this bit's actually starting to crack because it wants to come out, so we'll cut these out in a minute. So let's get this down to the table and tidy it up. Texture is all done. We're going to grab a set square to cut them down the middle. As it's XPS foam, we use multiple passes so we don't actually tear the material, so gradually work your way through. Line the two up on top of each other to make sure they're dead square, and then just trim off any excess so you know they line up to each other. And there you have it. Now we've got the arch. Well, there's a deep groove already cut here. It's just a matter of working around. I'm not too worried if this edge is a little bit rough, as we can tidy it up afterwards. So we just continue going until we can snap it out and then clean off any excess that's left after we've cut it. You can end up with an arch. So I cut the other one. Piece is cut. We just grab a pen or a mechanical pencil or even a normal pencil and just draw in the lines, drawing in the brick marks from one side to the other. So we have the texture run across the top, and we'll continue round and do the sides as well. With all our marks, we're just going to grab some sandpaper and just go in between some of the grooves to soften the sharp edges and get rid of any excess. It's always good to go along the flat edges and just give them a slight curve, just so it looks a little bit more weathered and then instead of a sharp cut. So there's the edge. I'll continue on and get the others done. I'll do the same with the inner face here. Right, we've cut up some pieces of foam. So we've cut a piece the length of our bridge by 2 inches, and then we've worked it out by putting this in, leaving a little edge, and putting this one underneath. Hang on, let's turn it so you can see. So it fits to the bottom. So this will make the internal structure. So we'll get all these textured up, we'll build this piece first, we'll put the fascias on afterwards. So I'm just going to stamp this with a dungeon floor stamp. This will, I'm going to vibrate the camera because I actually have got it resting on the table, the camera, so I do apologise. So we just whack this in and take the clips off, like that. Oh dear, really got them going today. So these will fit under here, like so. So we will need, I'll sort that out in a minute, I'll get a pencil. These ones, just going to get the block wall roller. Make sure we get a deep texture. Not that you're probably going to see the ends, but it's nice to do. I'll do the insides as well. Just like that. So that will give us the internal structure, and then we'll have our fascias that are fit on like so. Then we've got to have a look at the strip underneath, because obviously that's going to have no texture and look a bit strange. You could leave it like that. I've cut myself a very thin piece of material, a little bit shorter than that. What I'm going to do is texture roll this one with the block. Just make sure I get right in. As you notice, it's curving, which is what I want. So I should, now you've got a piece that you can bend. So what I should be able to do, try and turn it around so you can see, is build the inside up, wobbly fingers, and then pin this piece inside afterwards. So we'll get some glue and we'll start sticking some stuff together. Right, I've just added a bit of wear to the edge, so I've just gone down between there with a pen or a pencil, and just taking a knife across roughly to roughen up the front. So what we're going to do is stick these on. So we get some glue. Oop, get it everywhere, that's the way to do it. That's what you got to love about crafting. Chuck it up out, make a mess. So all the parents are going cringing, aren't they? Eh? Right. So that fits on like so. Turn it sideways. And we'll have a quick look, just bring this forward a bit, just make sure that looks right, that looks right there. Just move that slid a bit. I'm going to put a pin in it, which I didn't really want to do. So if you're going to put a pin in it, what I'll recommend, so you get some sewing pins out, and we put them in the groove of the two stones. Try and keep it straight. Oh, why do I get a waggler? That'll do anyway. Trust me to pick a waggly pin. And we'll do the same here. Because the Mod Podge, when we seal it, will cover all that up. Right, so let's have a look. To be honest, we could get these on as well, and we can pin it. So this layer of glue sort of sticks it together. The Mod Podge will really sort of pull it together properly. Don't knock it about too much. I'm looking on the bright side here. I'm presently not under attack by the cat, which is usually my crafting issue. So let's whack that on. Is that right? I want a pin or two. So I'm going to pick a pin to go in. So I just want to make sure this fits. Make sure it fits nicely. Twist it a bit. Right. So I put a pin prick in there. So what we're going to need to do here get this one to bend and fit in like that. So the best way to probably do this, I could put technically it's stuck. I will put some PVA under it. I was wondering if I'd double-sided tape it, but I will PVA it. So just gently take it out. Coat PVA. Let's put that out your way. Get it lined up to the middle so you get the curve and gradually work it in. Might want to no, got that in a little bit wrong. Just try and pull it up a little bit this end. Let's come this way just a little bit more. It's the trickiest bit. There we go. No, still needs to come this way a little bit. Oh, it's a little bit more that way. And that's it. Just so we get a nice curve. So we let that dry. Right, part is nearly dry. It's not dry enough because if I unpin it, it'll pull apart. So what I'm going to do is just get some more Podge and black and go along the joins. So it's just a matter of getting into the joins. Don't coat your pins, otherwise they're a nightmare to get out. While the joints are still drying, I'm going to crack on and get some of this coated. So it's just literally work around. If you find the Mod Podge doesn't go down and black doesn't go down, you can always into like the grooves. You can add a little drop of water, just thin it a little bit so it runs. And then we'll come back and do the greys. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, once our Mod Podge coat is all dry, it's nice and solid now, we're going to grab a dry brush and just some grey. So I haven't thinned this grey. Just work it into the bristles, just to give us a rough idea of the textures on it. Right, so there's our base dry brush. So then we get our palette as before, and we thin our grey down with some ISO and glycerin. And just use a bit of water and soap, drop of dish soap if you wish. So get this brush, let's paint into a workable state. Enough. So put the yellow in one side again, and the red on the other side again. So let's get this brush all angled up. So I'm just going to give it another dry brush with some colour. Just add some colour into it. Right, we'll let that dry a little bit, not fully. While that's drying, we're going to get our wash ready. Right, we're going to whack up a quick wash. So this is just DI water. Plenty. Drop a flow improver. So let's get done with a dripper on it. Yep. Well, that's definitely going to float. Get brown ink. Not a lot because that stuff's concentrated. Some brown paint. Come on. So I picked the wrong bottle. Right. And give it a mix. Okay. So let's have a look at that on the side of the plate. That's quite good to me. So we're going to use that. So we just grab our model and whack it all on. Oh, a load of paint in the brush, don't particularly want it that sort of pinky red. Let's get some paint out of there. Right. This is just actually helping blend all the colours together anyway, because as I said, don't let it fully dry. I'm happy with that. Right, we're just going to grab some cream paint on our palette, work it into the bristles, work it out the bristles, check out the back of your hand. So we're going to put that there, I think. Let's get this in the middle so you can see what's going on. And we're just going to give it a dry brush. So the first thing I want to do, still a bit too much, is catch these edges. If you catch them too hard, just rub it off your finger, so just blend them a little bit. So there's the important bit, and then we'll just get a very light brush over the top. I'm going to do it different directions. So then we'll start on our stones, we'll try and catch the edges again. Okay, so that's our dry brush, which is quite a nice look. So you've still got all the colours in there underneath, but they're sort of blended and muted now, so it's more a subtle weathery blend. Right, so let's let that dry and we'll do the next bit. Once that's fairly dry, I'm just going to grab some PVA and I just want to work in a couple of little bits. Here. Like so. It's quite a nice deep bit there, so I might put a bit there as well. And I'm just going to grab some foam flock. Scatter it on. Nice little push. You don't want loads of it, but it's just enough to break it up a little bit. Just work it in. So just pull it about over the surface and let it gradually work its way in. So, then we turn it over to the other side. Let's have a look at the top. Let's have a look at the cracks a little bit, so maybe a little bit in there. A little bit in there. Look at some. And it's going to be mainly between the cracks you're going to get this. So just the edges a bit more than anywhere else. Turn it again. Coming up the edges if you want slightly as well. There you go. That'll do. So let's work our way along. So you come round, just sprinkle it on and work it about. Just bang it off afterwards with a piece of paper. So, we're getting that. There's loads of it at the moment. But in some ways less is more with this. Just a little bit in there. Right. Paper, bang it off. Might be that little bit of weed growing. Oh, missed a bit. It's a bit of glue I can see. I just saw it, I lost it again. It's there. I think that'll do. Right, so there we have it all mossed up. Right, there we have it, our bridge. So it's textured there. I did the ends, even though these are going to set inside, probably a rock face each side when it goes into the table. I did it just to finish it off. We did put a slight curve on the inside. If you wanted to do a full curve, cut the length probably about 1.5 times the length of the bridge, and then when it goes in it should pretty well follow the whole curve and just cut off any excess. I'm quite happy with that, and as always, because we use the Mod Podge, it's actually nice and firm. Even though it is only XPS foam, it's actually quite strong. Well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I know you can do it, it's the button over there. Share, subscribe, get it out there. Please help the channel grow, as through the growth I can put more into it and do more. And what will I be up to next week? Well, this week was meant to be the resin stamps, but everyone wanted to see this video, so I've done this one, and I will get the resin cast stamps ready for next week's video, so we can have a look at those and see what results they give us. So have a great week gaming. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Cheers.